Motion Friend here. In this video, I'll be showing you how I created my new bumper animation. The project file will be in the description. I decided early on to reference that this was a tutorials channel by including one of the first things people learn when starting AE, the ball bounce. Here you can see me tweaking it. I want the ball to sort of come at the camera by using scale and then disappear. On the right, you'll see me using Motion V3 by Mount MoGraph to get a small vector burst effect. This plugin I'm also using to smooth out my keyframes quickly instead of using the graph editor. I quickly transitioned from having the ball on screen to this burst so that it looks like it kind of explodes. I experiment with having a globe, but then settle on using Video Copilot Saber plugin to create a circle that draws on and off quickly using the start size, end size, start offset and end offset. Next, I'm animating my typography. Adjust the light cone size so that it's wider and therefore less shadow on the type. Once that's done, I'm working on animating the video title. I'm using masking and position to move it into place. I've made the mask very big in case I have a very long title. get a little bit more motion on the title, I'm using one of the type animation presets from the mechanical section. I want this to happen quite quick so the type is on screen longer and therefore more readable. I start working on the bar animation, which I want to be a full rotation so the eye is drawn to the center of the screen again. I add in a saber light streak to help me do that. What I'm doing is creating a hierarchy. The logo comes in, the bar comes in, and then the video title comes in, so you read them in that order. I start experimenting with a flash of green in the top left, but then decide that it sort of takes away from the logo. Then I start working on the letter D. I add in a second light and add a wiggle on the rotation, just like the F. Add some 3D rotation to the background so we get a bit more motion in the piece, because it's looking quite flat without it. I animate the blur of the bokeh to be larger for the same reason. I add in a third light, and that one is for the middle 3D letters. Here I'm animating the black outlines that come in by using masks and the mask expansion property. This is a good quick way to animate this sort of thing. The middle letters I change to be 3D and animate them to drift left along a curve back into the middle so that your eye is centered. I add a bit of bounce on them just like the other letters. Here you can see me trying another light streak, but I take that one out as there's already a lot of elements on screen. Anyway, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.